Hello my dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. So welcome back to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Students, do you remember in the last lesson, means in lesson number 8 our class, what we have learned? Yes, correct. In the last lesson we have learned need of clothes, different types of cloths, variety in clothing and material used to make clothes. Okay, so why do we need clothes? Yes, we need clothes to protect our body from heat, cold and rain. And also we have seen that in India there is variety in clothing. Why? Because of seasons and because of different types of climate. We use different types of clothes. Means in summer we use light cotton cloths. In rainy season we use raincoat, and in winter season we use sweaters, mufflers, jackets or coats. They are known as warm cloth also. Why? Because they are made from wool. And for making clothes we use different types of materials, that is cotton, silk, jute. These are the materials we use to make clothes. Okay, this much we have learned in the previous lesson. Okay, so today also we are going to learn one more new chapter. But before that, listen children, I will show you some pictures. You have to identify those pictures and you have to tell me the names of those pictures. Okay, so now everyone look at to the board. Now children, everyone look at to the board. I am going to show you some pictures. See it carefully. Can you identify this picture? What is this? Yes, tell me. Very good. This is a telephone. Very good. Now see the next picture. Now look at to this picture. Tell me what is this? Yes, very good. This is a mobile phone. Correct? Nowadays it's becoming very popular. Why? You are not coming to school and all your classes are conducting by your teachers on mobile phones. Correct? What is this? Yes, tell me. Yes, very good. This is a TV, means television. It is old model of television. And now see, what is this? Correct. This is a computer. Very good children. Now can you tell me what exactly all these are? Yes, this is telephone, mobile phone, next TV, means television, and this is a computer. Means all these are means of communication. From these we get different types of information. Whatever the information or the messages we get through this. Okay. Now one more few more pictures I will show you. See children, what is this? Can you identify? Yes, very good. This is a car. Now see next. What is this? This is a bicycle. Very good. Next picture. What is this? Correct. This is a bus. Now look at to the next picture. Yes, very good. This is a helicopter. Next picture, see. What is this? This is a boat. Very good. Now look at to this picture and tell me, what is this? Yes, correct. This is a truck. And what is this? Yes, very good. This is an aeroplane. Now children, tell me, what are all these? This is car, bicycle, bus, helicopter, boat, truck, and this is an aeroplane. So what are all these? Yes, these all are vehicles. Vehicles means of transport. Very good. So children, today we are going to learn lesson number 9, that is far and near. So everyone, open your book, page number 168. Are you ready? Okay, have you opened your book? Yes, very good. Which lesson we are going to learn? We are going to learn lesson number 9, that is far and near. See children, in this lesson, what we will learn? In this lesson, we will learn about different means of communication and means of transport. Means of communication means exchange of information, or the devices through which we get information. They are known as means of communication, and afterwards we will see means of transport. Means of transport means the vehicles which we use to travel. They are known as means of transport. Okay? So are you ready? Everyone take your pencil and see what is given in warm-up session. See children, listen. Help members of Rahul's family reach back home by helping them find their way. What is given? Once again listen. Help members of Rahul's family reach back home by helping them find their ways. See children, here in this picture, family members of Rahul are there, and we have to help them to reach back to home. Okay, and here some ways are also shown. We will just help to them to reach their home. Okay, now see here, this is car. Now we have to find the way for car to reach the home. So look here, everyone draw a path to reach the home. Okay, see, car will go by this way to reach home. See, it has reached to home. Now see, we will help to this boy and we will find the way for him. Okay, see, he is going by bicycle, so we will help him to reach the home. Okay, everyone draw a way with me. See, he has also reached to home. Done. Now come to this girl, we will help her. Okay, she is going by walk, so help her to reach the home. See children, she has also reached to home. Okay, very good. Everyone has completed this? Very good. Now children, put your pencils down and listen to me. Are you ready? Everyone fold your hands and listen. We need to move from place to place. This is called travel. What is meant by travel? we need to move from place to place. This is called travel. Travel means moving from place to place, means from one place to another. It is known as travel. But children, do you know why do we travel? Yes, we travel from one place to another. Why? Yes, sometime for education, sometime for business, or sometime we travel from one place to another place only for enjoyment. Yes, correct. Why do we travel? We travel from one place to another place for education, business, or sometime for enjoyment also. We travel from one place to another place. See children, we walk to places which are nearby. The places which are very near, to go there, sometime we go there by walk. See, do we travel to places in any other way? Are there any other ways to go other places? Yes, there are many places that we go there or we travel there. Now see children, come to the next page. Page number 169. See, keeping in touch. Listen children, we all like to keep in touch with our near and dear ones. We see our friends and family members every day. But how do we keep in touch with people who live far away from us? We can talk or write to them. This is called communication. Listen children, what is communication? Or how do we keep in touch with our family members, those who are near to us or those who are far from us? Listen, we all like to keep in touch with our near and dear ones, means our family members and some relatives. See children, some of our family members or relatives, they live very near to us. Those who live near to us, we can meet them, we can talk them daily. But some of our family members or relatives, they live far away from us. We see our friends and family members every day. Means whoever the friends are there or family members, most of the family members lives in our family, so that we can meet them every day. But how do we keep in touch with people who live far from us? The people who live far away from us, how do we keep in touch with them? See children, though they are living far away from us, we like to keep in touch with them, isn't it? See children, we can talk or write to them. Family members or relatives who live far away from us, we can talk or write to them. This is called communication. Do you understood what is meant by communication? And children, do you know how we talk to them, those who live far away from us? Yes, we talk to them by using different means of communication. See children, earlier messages were sent through messengers and pigeons. Later the postal system started. People sent letters, postcards and telegrams to each other through the post office. See children, in earlier time, messages were sent through messengers and pigeons. Earlier there were postal service was not there. It was not invented earlier. So people were sending messages through messengers and pigeons. But children, do you know, it was taking so many days to reach the message towards our family members or relatives. Means it was a time consuming method. By messengers and pigeons, earlier we were sending messages, but it was time consuming method. Later the postal service, later the postal system started. After few years, postal system started. And listen children, people sent letters, postcards and telegrams to each other through the post office. Means when the postal system started, from that time people started to send letters, postcards and telegrams to each other through post office. This also take few days but less time than messengers and pigeons. Okay, means messengers and pigeons were taking more time, but postal service take less time than messengers and pigeons. See children, these days there are many more means to communicate with people whom we cannot visit. Listen once again. These days there are many more means to communicate with people whom we cannot visit. See children, the relatives or family members who are staying far away from us, we can communicate with them by using these means of communications. Means how can we communicate with them, those who live far away from us? See, we can use telephone, mobile phone, computer, yes, or post box. From post office we can send letters to them, and through telephone, mobile phones, computers, means in computer we use emails. Okay, through this we can communicate very quickly with the people who are living far away from us. And see children, we have new techniques for quick communication. Nowadays there are so modern techniques are available, and we use all these modern techniques for quick communication. And nowadays communication is used in every field with the help of media such as telephone, television, mobile phone, computer, radio. We can communicate with several people at a time. By using all these media, we can communicate with several people at a time. Yes. Now see children, do you know children, in the beginning man used gestures or facial expressions and different kinds of sounds to communicate. Means earlier we were using some gestures or facial expressions or different types of sounds to communicate with the person who is in front of us. Earlier there were no telephones, televisions, mobile phones, computer, postcard, radio, nothing was there earlier. That time man used gestures, some facial expressions and different types of sounds they were using to communicate with each other. But later what happened? After few years or after few days, language has invented, and by using that language man started to write. By writing we were sending messages. Okay, do you understood children what is meant by communication? See, in short I will tell you what is meant by communication. We receive messages or information through communication. What? We receive some messages or information through communication. Exchange of information is known as communication. Communication means exchange of information. Is that clear? Now come to the next page. Page number 170. See children, just now we have seen some means of communication. Now we will see means of transport. What are the means of transport? Listen, the things we use to go from one place to another are called means of transport. What is meant by means of transport? The things we use to go from one place to another are called means of transport. Means the vehicles which we use to go from one place to another place, they are known as means of transport. And nowadays there are so many modern means of transport we are using for traveling, isn't it? So many means of transport are there, and that we are using nowadays. But children, do you know these means of transport have some advantages as well as some disadvantages? See children, what are the advantages of these modern means of transport? If we use these modern means of transport, our work get done sooner, we can save our time, and because of these means of transport, the world has come closer. Do you understood what are the advantages of using this means of transport? Our work get done sooner, means हमारा जो भी work है वो जल्दी हो जाता है. We can save our time also. See, if the distance is more, distance is long, then by using some means of transport like car, bus, we can save our time. How? Suppose if we will cover that distance by walking, it will take more time. Instead of walking, if we will use any means of transport to cover that distance, means we can save our time, and because of these means of transport, the world has come closer. So these are some advantages of some means of transport, but there are some disadvantages also. So which are those disadvantages? Do you know? Yes, see children, these means of transports create air pollution as well as sound pollution. How? The smoke which come out from vehicle, it creates air pollution, means the smokes from vehicles makes air dirty or air polluted. It makes air polluted. And the sounds of vehicle, horn sound, they create sound pollution. Means there are both advantages as well as some disadvantages also. Now see next. See children, in small towns and villages, people sometimes travel and carry things on carts. See, now also in some villages, people use carts to travel from one place to another, or they also carry, they also use carts to carry things on carts, such as a bullock cart, horse cart or camel cart they use in some small villages. Now see children, what our little scientists say. Listen, cars that run on electricity have been developed. Such vehicles will help reduce air pollution. Means the cars which runs on electricity, they help us to reduce air pollution. Now see next children, did you know a train takes about 12 hours to travel from Mumbai to Goa, An aeroplane takes about 45 minutes to travel the same distance. See children, here the distance is same. From Mumbai to Goa, a train takes 12 hours and an aeroplane takes about 45 minutes to travel the same distance. Means, what did you notice here, or what do you understood here? Means aeroplane is the fastest means of transport. It can cover the long distance in a short time. Now see next page, page number 171. Listen children, aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders are used to travel by air. Air transport is the fastest means of transport. See children, there are different types of means of transport. So which are these means of transport? We will see here in details. See, first of all, we are going to see air transport. See, aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders are used to travel by air. Which vehicles are used to travel by air? Aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders are the vehicles that we use to travel by air. Air transport is the fastest means of transport. Listen children, air transport is the fastest means of transport. Is that clear? Now we will come to next means of transport. See, ships, steamers, boats and yachts are used to travel on water. See children, ships, steamers, boats and yachts are water vehicles. They are used to travel on water. Means all these are which means of transport? These are waterways. And aeroplane, helicopters and gliders, these are the airways. Means we use these vehicles to travel by air and we use ships, steamers, boats and yachts to travel on water. Means these are waterways. Now next see, trains, cars, buses, auto rickshaws, motorcycles and bicycles are used to travel on land. See, trains, cars, buses, auto rickshaws, motorcycles and bicycles are roadways. They runs on land. Which vehicle runs on land? Trains, cars, buses, auto rickshaws, motorcycle and bicycle, they runs on land. Means they are used to travel on land. Next, means of transport are used to move things and people from one place to another. Why do we use means of transport? We use different types of means of transport travel from one place to another, or sometime we use, sometime means here we can say most of the times we can use different means of transport to move things from one place to another place. Is that clear? Children, do you understood which are the means of transport? See, here we have seen three means of transport, that is airways, waterways and roadways. So which are the airways or which vehicles we use to travel by air? Aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders. These are the vehicles we use to travel by air. And air transport is the fastest means of transport. Means by using aeroplanes, helicopters or gliders, we can cover a long distance within a short time. See next, ships, steamers, boats and yachts. These are the vehicles which we use to travel on water. Next see, trains, cars, buses, auto rickshaws, motorcycle and bicycles are used to travel on land, and means of transport are used to move the things and peoples from one place to another place. Is that clear? Now come to the next page. Page number 172. Listen children, in this lesson what we have learned in the lesson far and near? See, we have learned some means of communication and some means of transport. So which are the means of communications? Letter, television, mobile phone, computer and radio. These are the means of communication. Means through these means of communication we can send messages or we get different types of information. Means whatever the information we want we can get through these means of communication. Means through television, mobile phones, computer or through radio we get information. And children remember, newspaper is also one type of means of communication. Later we have learned means of transport. So which are the means of transport? Land transport, air transport and water transport. In land transport which vehicles comes? Car, bus, bicycle, motorcycle, auto rickshaw. These are the examples of land transport. And air transport, aeroplane, helicopter, glider. This vehicle comes under air transport. And air transport is the fastest means of transport. Next, water transport. In water transport which vehicle comes? Boat, ship, steamers and yachts. Correct? So children, here we have completed our lesson. Means we have seen in this lesson some means of communication and means of transport. Further part of this lesson we will see in next session, that is question answers we will see in next session. Till that, take care children. Bye.